Hello to our YouTube subscribers to the PWM channel. This is Paul with our little July subscribers update. I want to greet you in the name of the Lord Jesus and thank you for being a subscriber to our page. I hope you've enjoyed the content lately. The month of July has been interesting. We started the month with a trip to Omaha to see our son. He played at the AAA Stadium in Omaha. That was a lot of fun. That was basically the trip for us in July because, like most other places, there's a lot of quarantine still going on, a lot of stuff not open. We're in Georgia, most everything's open, but there's still a lot of nervousness from people, and I try to respect that as much as possible. That's why I saw something the other day that on Facebook or somewhere that said, wouldn't you love to know what people thought about masks, whether they should wear them or not? That would be an interesting argument. It was sarcasm, basically saying we're talking a lot about masks. So I'm kind of one of those guys that I don't have any fear for my own safety, my family. I don't worry about it at all. I don't really think about it. But I do know there are places where people freak out or places where people seem uncomfortable. So I will wear a mask in those places because it seems to make my neighbor feel better. And I feel like as a believer, I do have the right to do whatever, but I do also think about him or her. So that's my thoughts on that. That's pretty much my whole argument on that. You do as you do. After that trip, we basically have been home. Lucas is on his way home as I record this here on the final Monday of July. He's on his way home from Omaha. He spent the whole month there playing baseball, had a great summer. Look at my own personal Facebook page for a video of him, or my Twitter page. The Twitter video is a little cleaner because it's straight from the newsroom of an interview with him after his last game. And my Twitter handle, by the way, is @DeeperDailyPods. And so check that out. Lauren just finished driver's school. She just turned 16 in July on the 14th. So she has been in driver's school. She will be behind the wheel this next week or so, and then test. She's very excited. She went from not wanting to drive ever to wanting to drive all the time. So that's a plus. Natasha and I doing well. There's not a lot to report as far as travel. We're not traveling until the third week of August. So by the time we post another one, we will have went to Mobile. We're going to Pure Grace Church in Mobile on the third weekend of August on the Saturday, Sunday. And so if you're in Mobile, Alabama, and you're comfortable going to crowds, come see us. We'll be there with Jeremiah Johnson doing a two-day conference. That'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to going back out. With that said, there's really only two things. Subscribe, tell your friends about our page, have them subscribe, put it up on social media, help us out. We still grow 2 or 3 people a day, which is cool. One is that we have had a bit of a crunch financially because we're not traveling. And that's usually what helps push us over the top budget-wise is the travel. At the beginning of the pandemic, people really jumped in and helped. I think it was kind of like, these traveling guys aren't getting to travel, so we're going to help them out. And now it's kind of trailed off. And I realized everybody's financial situation is different. If the Lord puts it on your heart to help, we appreciate it. We've had trying to catch up with back stuff. It's ate a little bit into the reserve, and now we can feel that the donations have went down a little bit, but I think it's no travel is what it is. So if you can help us out, we appreciate it. Whatever you're led to do, and if nothing, then we understand. The other thing is, this is as close as I get to really a word for you this week. I'm in my office here in Georgia. I just recorded what will be the sermon for the first Sunday of August. That'll go up. It's called Forgetful and Fearful. Or I'm sorry, Forgetful and Fruitful. And it deals with Joseph as a parallel to the life of Jesus. Really cool. I enjoyed it. Hope you do too. In that message, I say, I'm at peace in every area of my life except there's a little unrest in my spirit. And I'm telling you as my subscribers, you as my audience, it's not disease, that's disease, but there's a little restlessness in my spirit, like there's something coming. and I'm trying to listen to the voice of the Father to figure out what it is. And I have people speaking into my life that I trust, and I'm listening. And so I'm really sensing a shift in our ministry soon. I don't know that travel ministry is our destiny forever. I don't know what the other side looks like. You pray for me as I'm talking to the Father about it, and I will continue praying for you. And I would appreciate your support in that area. Just ask the Father for direction, clarification, and rest. All right. We are still doing Tuesday nights at the theater at Sterling on the Lake. We will do the 100th Tuesday night on the final Tuesday of July. That's tomorrow night. And very excited. If you want to follow along on those, they're available here at our page. Type in Studies in John and then the number 1, Studies in John number 2. You can find them also in a subset there, I think, as well. All right, that's it for this month. I love you. I appreciate you. I thank God for you. We'll see you soon. God bless.